Well, let's speak about, talk about, take a look at, have a conversation about one of the silliest things we can do, or one of the greatest mistakes that we can make. Self-defense. If you are facing another and the other is out to harm you, kill you, whatever, and instead you harm them or kill them, then you are a greater form of violence than they. And you put that violence into the atmosphere. You put it into the world, your own violence. Worse, people are applauded. They are made into heroes for, well, he was good. They were going to kill him. He killed 15 people and saved 3. I'm not suggesting that no action needs to be taken if there's some sort of harm coming your way. But the action that needs to be taken, perhaps consider, is to move out of harm's way. There are multitudes of ways to remove yourself or the people around you in your relationships out of harm's way. But if you have a mental construct, a mental aptitude of self-defense, kill the killer before they kill you, then really you only have one avenue, which is kill them. In a certain way, the self-defense person is, I really hate to use the word worse, so I'll use the word more violent than the perpetrator. Perhaps this sounds a bit silly to you unless you see clearly the manner in which our world has turned into this that we have now. And the main ingredient, besides violence, our consciousness itself is violent, but the main construct, the main continuer, is there such a word as continuer, of the violence is self-defense. You look at the United States now and they have, what, $7.5 billion all wrapped up in how to figure out how to kill somebody if they come here to kill us. They're not even doing it, and we're spending all that money. Instead of developing manners in which to keep ourselves and our children, our families safe, we develop ways to kill more people more quickly in larger numbers. You even heard probably in California that judge overturned the AK-47 rule. Now people can have, well, I don't know what there's some kind of word for that, assault rifles. The assault rifle ban has been lifted. In Texas, you don't even have to have a license to carry a gun or hide a gun. You just put one in your left hand, one pocket, right pocket. Pretty soon you'll hear Texas, another OK Corral about every other day. Who can shoot the other person the fastest? The obvious problem that we have is the consciousness that put this planet, this world, especially the United States, where it is now, cannot possibly solve the problem of violence, of war after war after war, of killing. I think 38,000 people, or 38,000 deaths from simple gun use here in America. And what do? Scream and holler to have more guns. Every time a couple dozen of our children get shot in school, gun sales go way up. It's a huge ignorance when you consider what we're doing. If we loved our children, which we don't, we do not love our children nor ourselves. then we would prepare our planet for our children instead of preparing our children for the planet. Do you see? Where we finally discover what love is, be able to love ourselves, then we would prepare the planet for our lives, not prepare us for the planet's life. Not be able to go for a walk in the evening if you happen to live in a high area of violence. The secret, here we go, I got a secret for you. The secret to the violence on our planet is you. You are the violent one. Every avenue, every ounce of the violence you see in all the wars, all the killings, is inside of you. That's great news, because now that you have discovered it's inside of you, you can remove it, given you put it there. You see? If it was inside of your neighbor, your wife, your husband, your child, or your other country, all those other people, if it was only inside of them, that's horrible news, isn't it? Because you can't remove it from them. But it isn't, because there isn't any them. It's all you. You are the violence of our planet. You made yourself the violence of our planet. And you can remove the violence of our planet simply by observation of your daily thought, your daily actions, and speaking the truth of them. %. Speaking of 100%, it takes you being 100% responsible for you in order for what I'm talking about to happen. Because if you were 100% responsible for yourself, then you would say, the violence of this planet is my violence. I am the violence of the planet, and I will discover every iota of violence within me. And here's the good news. The discovery of and the speaking of the truth about your violence is all that's needed. The observation of the thing itself transforms it on the spot, immediately. It does require your 100% observation of it, which means you need to observe it, your violence, without sadness, sorrow, shame, pride, with no feeling at all. Just say, oh, that's me. I am the violence of our planet. Now let me discover every iota of my own violence. And that action in itself, firstly, will bring internal peace to you. You will be free. Secondly, it will create collective peace and collective free. I don't like to use that word freedom, because freedom implies having to fight for it. If you have to fight to be free, the result is not free. The result is controlled chaos, because it has to have control to keep the chaos down. When you keep the chaos down, then there's no need for any control. So we'll make this short, because this is probably the most unpopular of all my unpopular, they're all unpopular from a certain standpoint, videos. This one has to be the most unpopular. I can hear the evangelicals now. Oh my God, I got to have my guns. I got to put a bullet between their eyes if they take my stuff. I can't. So I'll stop now, since I'm at a place to stop. A perfect experience of discovering your own 100% of your own violence within you. is sent.